So as we get set to jump into round number one, section number one, take a look at the screen right now. These are the matchups that you are going to watch. First man out tonight, the number 2 ranked bull rider, Kenny Roger de Oliveira from Brazil, up against Aussie gangster Riley Ward, the 3-time New Zealand bull riding champion, joining us on a great draw called Cover Up. Little Meanie and fellow New Zealand bull riding champion JC Davis. Toby Collins, the bull rider out of Victoria, is up on the Alcatraz. Thomas Triplett has Mr. Colourful, Harley Boy with Charlie Bailey, and I'm looking forward to that matchup. Colby Edgar has Slice of Mystery, an unridden bull, and Jordan Iker has the bull called the Dark Side. Clint Glass on Kinky Ninja, one of the most explosive bulls in the business. Winchester, Ben Bode with a rematch, and Thomas Hudson has El Tora.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, no more waiting around. It is time for round one, section one, brought to you by Cooper's Dry 3.5.
So as we get set for our very first bull rider of the night, Townsville, I want you to get ready and use your voices. The more noises you make, the better these guys will ride. This is the number 2 bull rider of the year, and they say cowboy up. Kenny Roger de Oliveira from Brazil. What a year he is having on the Professional Bull Riders Tour here in Australia. And a great showing here on the NTI Townsville 500 replay. And 83.5 points for the Brazilian is the way we're going to start it out here right now. 83.5. So let's just jump into the number 2 bull rider. He is a 3-time New Zealand bull riding champion. And I know that there has got to be a lot of Kiwis here in the audience joining us here. This is an NIT matchup. Cover Up is the bull from CF7 Bucking Bulls from Charters Towers, Queensland. Riley Ward, the number 21 bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour here in Australia, trying to play catch-up. Remember, $20,000 on the line here tonight, trying to make it to the PBR Grand Finals here in Townsville, November. Oh! And our Kiwi bull rider comes down early, a little over 4 seconds, folks. How about a consolation hand for the man from New Zealand? You know, that's going to fire him up when he comes back for round number 2. What a great little bull cover-up. Riley Ward just not able to complete his mission tonight. Well, this is his fellow countryman and a 2-time New Zealand champion. At 34 years of age, he is one of the oldest bull riders here at the event this weekend. From Rotorua, New Zealand, JC Davis is up on Little Meanie from CF7 Bucking Bulls. So 83.5, that's what's in front of him. We have never seen this bull at a PBR event. So this is this bull's debut. But JC Davis, he's a multiple qualifier to the PBR Grand Finals here in Townsville. Right now, outside of the top 20, number 32, trying to get right up in there, trying to chase his dream of heading to the biggest bull riding in the Southern Hemisphere this November. Here's the Kiwi. Wow, Little Meanie. They need to change that bull's name to Big Meanie. And for those of you who are wondering what that noise is, That is a challenge button, so it is a ride review. So our officials would like to review that. They want to make sure, and I think what they're looking at for a foul in the chutes. Now, when you watched that video a little earlier, we talked about the rules and regulations. You can see our official there in the bottom right-hand corner, Rick Kernke, just wanted to make sure that there was no contact with those bucking chutes when that bull left the chutes. If there was, it could have caused the buck off. J.C. Davis. So it is a re-ride for the bull rider, a re-ride for J.C. Davis. And some good news for the Kiwi as we head now to a matchup in the Bailey Ladders, celebrating 70 years. I think everybody here at this event, if you're a tradesman, you've used a Bailey ladder from time to time. Toby Collins from Malden, Victoria, and a little red bull called Alcatraz. Now they have a lot of trouble trying to get this bull ridden. As a matter of fact, Clint Glass was 86.1 on him in Cairns last weekend. So you can be some big numbers if you're good enough to get him ridden. Help him. Help him. Oh. And the clock stops at 5.65 seconds for the 33-year-old Toro Twister, Toby Collins. So the best thing about this particular format is where we have 2 rounds of competition, it gives you a second opportunity. If something goes wrong in round number 1, there's a good chance that you're going to make up for it in round number 2. So Toby Collins has got to put that in the back of his mind and move forward to round number 2. His name is Thomas Triplett, and he is quickly becoming a household name in professional bull riding. Bungendara, Queensland, this 20-year-old, right now the number 23 bull rider, up on a bull called Mr. Colourful. When this gate opens, you're going to get to see exactly why they call him that. Cooper's Dry, 3.5 bucking chute, and a matchup that I am looking forward to. We take a look at this bull. We've only seen him 6 times from CF7 bucking bulls, and there is not a bull rider that has been able to get him ridden. Could tonight be the night for Thomas Triplett from Bungendara? And you can see that he is having a lot of trouble here trying to get out on this bull, Mr. Colourful. A lot of these bull riders, some of them are very, very sore. It has been a tough couple of months on the PBR trail here in Australia. A lot of events. But Thomas Triplett is getting ready to go to work here on a Saturday night. How many people are cheering for the Cowboy? Well, you need to make that happen when the gate cracks. Let's become the first Cowboy to get him ridden. Go, Thomas, go! Oh my goodness, how good is Thomas Triplett? Wow, this is gonna be huge. Folks, when you make great rides like that, you're gonna come up with great scores like this. Numbers are in. How about 87.1? Straight to the top of the pack for the Bungendara, Queensland bull rider, Thomas Triplett. 87.1. Then there's this bull rider, Charlie Bailey out of Oberon, New South Wales on Harley Boy from MJ and Keeler Bucking Bulls. Unridden last Saturday night in Cairns, Charlie Bailey, he is a tough cowboy. And there's a lot of great bull riders travel from out of that Oberon country down in the deep south of New South Wales. Here's Charlie. Rough start. And look out, Harley Boy, I mean, he is mean. Whoa. Wow. So looking back here at the NTI Townsville 500 replay, Charlie Bailey kind of gets a little western on this bull, hits the ground, but it is Harley Boy really making a statement out here in the arena tonight as we go now to Colby Edgar. This is a young bull rider out of Tamworth, New South Wales, and there's a good look at his smiling face on the screen. Number 11 in that PBR Australian Championship race. Edgar now faces a bull that is unridden. Slice of Mystery. He's owned by MJ and Keeler Bucking Bulls. And Colby Edgar trying to become the first man, just like Thomas Triplett, to ride an unridden bull. Now you know what you did just a moment ago when the great gate cracked for Thomas Triplett. You screamed, you clapped, you made a lot of noise, you made something special happen. Well, that's what we've got to do right now for Colby Edgar from Tamworth. Here we go. Wow, these bulls are good. Slice of Mystery remains unridden here in Townsville this weekend. You know, and we're bringing to you the very best bull riders here in Australia, some from Brazil, the best from New Zealand, matched up with the greatest bulls in the country. And it is no score. We talked to Holly Keeler before the show, and she said that this was her favorite bull. A bull called Darkside from Keeler Bucking Bulls. He is just a young bull starting out with the PBR. And he's got a 27-year-old bull rider from Rockhampton, Queensland on his back by the name of Jordan Iker. Has not been ridden for over 12 months. Only ridden one time. Darkside. This could be the matchup of this section. Brought to us by Cooper's 3.5. Repco bringing us the matchup. Here we go. Whoa. And he's down, and I've got a feeling we're going to be seeing a flag thrown here. I got a feeling there's going to be a flag. There is. It is a re-ride. How many people believe he should get a re-ride? Yeah, you bet. They're going to give it to him. Whoa, look at this. So a re-ride for Jordan Iker. And a great out as we head to this man. The bearded one from Willow Tree, New South Wales, Clink Glass. The number 7 ranked bull rider on the Professional Bull Riders Tour, and it was just 12 months ago that this man was very much in the conversation for the PBR Australian Championship. The 32-year-old up on a bull tonight. Watch if you thought some of those bulls that you've seen already have been outstanding, do not blink. Watch this one. They call him Kinky Ninja from Keeler Bucking Bulls. This bull was absolutely off the chain in Cairns at the Entertainment Centre last Saturday night. And only been ridden twice out of 17 outs. But this 32-year-old loves them wild, he loves them western, he loves them any which way. Townsville, this is another big-time opportunity right here. And it didn't work for the man from New South Wales. He goes down with no score in round number one. Looking back at that NTI Townsville 500 replay, and you can see here, Clint Glass kind of moving his body just right, but this bull just keeps wearing at him, and bucks him down. So it will be Ben Bode from Calliope, Queensland. The 22-year-old, number 15 ranked bull rider of the year, and a rematch on a bull called Winchester. Winchester from MJ and Keeler has only had one qualified ride made on him. Ben Bode bucked off this bull at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre only a few short weeks ago. So I am cheering for Ben Bode right here. I am a huge believer in this young cowboy. And there is a great look at Ben Bode as he ties his hand to the back of this bull. Now these bull riders they will have a routine that they follow meticulously every single time they nod their head on a bull. They'll pull their rope a certain way, a certain tightness. They'll position their hand in a certain spot very methodically, and every time exactly the same. Repetition is what it is all about. Here we go. So Ben Bode bucks off for the second time in succession in a matter of weeks off a great bull called Winchester. Folks, there's a lot of things that you can do to pick that bull rider up. If you put your hands together for him right now, it'll give you the reason to come back in round number two. So Thomas Hudson comes from a little place called Dungog, not too far from Newcastle in New South Wales. This 26-year-old has one event win on the PBR Monster Energy Tour. This is El Tora from Keeler Bucking Bulls. So right now he needs to be more than 87.1 to go to the lead in round number one. He's number 22, so he is on the outside looking in when we start talking about being in the top 20. Come on, let's help him. Oh, and disaster strikes for the bull rider from New South Wales, Thomas Hudson, and I hate to see the way he is trying to get to his feet. Folks, how about a little bit of a pick-me-up for a bull rider from New South Wales tonight that's a little bruised and battered? What do you say? So a great look at it on the NTI Townsville 500 replay. This is the re-ride for the bull rider from Rotorua, New Zealand, J.C. Davis. How many people are joining us from New Zealand tonight? Wow. A lot of Kiwis here in the audience. J.C. Davis is certainly glad to know that there is a lot of his countrymen here in the stands tonight watching him here at one of the biggest and most prestigious bull ridings in all of PBR Australia. Mean Streets is the name of the bull that he has from CF7 Bucking Bulls. And I can see our injured bull rider, Thomas Hudson, making his way to our paramedics right now. And if we can give you we'll give you an update on his condition. But boy, he hit the ground extremely hard. So this 34-year-old bull rider now being thrown a lifeline, given a re-ride opportunity, has got to make the most of this bull. As he wraps that tail of that bull rope around that hand, ties himself to the back of this bull. I'm cheering for J.C. Davis, and I sure hope you will too, Townsville. This 34-year-old veteran of the game, he's been working at this bull riding sport for the past 11 years. And an unridden bull, Bailey Ladder's bucking chute. And everything is just not lining up here with this bull. He's laying on his leg, and you can see that fiberglass post being slid down between the shoulder of that bull and the back of the bucking chutes, trying to pry him up. But here's the New Zealand bull rider. Come on, let's go. JC, come on. Keep going. How about the bull rider from New Zealand? J.C. Davis gets it done. And some numbers will be coming through for the two-time New Zealand champion. And this 34-year-old has got to be feeling pretty good about getting a bull ridden here in round number 1 tonight. 81.6 for J.C. Davis. 81.6. We are just getting started as we take a look at that Monster Energy leaderboard here at the Townsville NTI 500. Thomas Triplett on top with 87.1. It is the Brazilian Kenny Roger de Oliveira with 83.5 and the Kiwi J.C. Davis with 81.6. So as we get set for round 1, section number 2, this is the next lineup of bull riders we're going to be watching. Tyson Smith from Walker, New South Wales on the bull, Jackie Red. Harriet Last Strike with Bryn Francis. That is going to be a tough matchup. Brandenburg with Night Howler, Ragnar, and the number 4 bull rider in PBR Australia, Zane Hall. Let's flip the page. There he is, the 34-year-old from Brazil, Diego Galdino dos Santos, and a real tough bull called Last Post. Rome Aviation, Without Warning, Luan Christine Camara, Alison Aguilar, and El Chapo. Last Saturday night's Yeti bull of the event, Jack Rowlandson and White Michael. So here is the 27-year-old from Walker, New South Wales, Tyson Smith. Whoa. Wow. This is round 1, section 2, brought to you by Repco. And Tyson Smith being unloaded at 2.68 seconds. Once again, looking at the NTI Townsville 500 replay, and this bull right here, Jackie Red, he is definitely a tough Toro to twist. And the bull rider from New South Wales down very quickly. That brings us back to a bull rider from Queensland. From Mara, Queensland, Bryn Francis, the 24-year-old, and Harriet's Last Strike from Dun Bucking Bulls. Folks, this young man right here, he's a great young bull riding talent. And here is a big, powerful bull called Ariad Last Strike, unloading another great young bull rider. You're watching this replay back here, and this bull spins away from his hand. So when I say away from his hand, he rides left-handed, the bull spins to the right. So that is a lot more, the degree of difficulty on a bull spinning away from your hand is a lot more than a bull spinning into your riding hand. So no score, round number one, and Francis will to round number two to redeem himself. He is the 2023 PBR Rookie of the Year. His name is Zane Hall from Athol, Queensland, and he is the number 4 ranked bull rider in PBR Australia. This is Ragnar from Dun Bulls. Folks, if you want to pin your hopes on a big-time bull ride, you need to get cheering right now. Watch. My goodness. Zane Hall, I mean, he was unloaded from the back of that bull at 1.89 seconds. What a great bull. How about a hand clap and a pick-me-up for the bull rider from Athol, Queensland? Look at this. So you want to be a bull rider? This is just an everyday occurrence on a Saturday night somewhere around this great country of ours. Folks, if you've been in Townsville, if you have been to the PBR Grand Finals at the Townsville Entertainment and Convention Centre for the past 2 years, you would have seen this smiling bull rider from Brazil. He has been living here in Australia for now his 3rd year. Diego Galdino dos Santos. This is a bull by the name of Last Post that was ridden for the very first time by Caden Sanderlands 1 week ago for 89.3. The bull spins to the left. Guess which hand Diego rides with? He rides with his left hand. This is a big opportunity for this Brazilian bull rider tonight to become only the 2nd man to ride this bull. So Diego loves it when everybody screams out, "Go, Diego, go." So when they crack this bucking chute, I want everybody to scream, "Come on!" Wow, once again, we are looking at absolute domination by the bucking bulls here tonight. And that bull blew out of that chute with the speed and acceleration of a V8 supercar. And 43.7 will give him the 2nd highest bull score. So at the end of the night, when we crown a bull riding champion here, we will also be crowning a Yeti Wild Bull of the event. The bull with the highest score. And right now, that bull is Winchester. So Dawson Foden, the 20-year-old from Mara, Queensland, is up next. A 24-year-old bull rider trying to find his feet in professional bull riding faces Rome Aviation without warning. Now think about this, the bull has been bucked some 23 times and only 6 bull riders have heard the 8-second whistle on the back of this beast. Dun Bucking Bulls from Jeringa in central Queensland are the proud stock contractors that bring this bull, along with his travelling partners, to the city of Townsville. Dawson Foden looking to make a move here. He's got the bull to do it on. Go! Come on, Dawson! Oh, and he's got to get to his feet. Folks, how about a big hand for those three men in green, your Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes, doing an outstanding job. There was some great work by that talented trio. And we are looking to see whether or not it is a qualified ride. It is. You're gonna like it. He's gonna love it. How about 85.1 takes him to number 2. 85.1, number 2. So if I was to tell you that the next bull rider to nod his head was the reigning and defending PBR Australian champion, the number 1 man in the race for a second consecutive gold buckle, and a bull rider that hails from Mareeba, North Queensland, Kurt Shepherd, what would you say, Townsville? I talked to this 31-year-old bull rider earlier this afternoon. I asked him what bulls he had, and he said he had this one, Reckless Discharge, from Dun Bucking Bulls. And Kurt Shepherd is riding an absolute wave of success. $26,000 for 16 seconds work in Cairns last weekend. And Kurt Shepherd is looking to continue to push the boundaries on how much money he can win this year. Last season, he won over $180,000 riding bulls. Here we go. He makes it look easy. How about the number 1 bull rider in the country, Kurt Shepherd? So another memorable moment for the reigning and defending PBR Australian champion, Shepherd, adding another 8-second bull ride to his resume, 86.1. He is now number 2 here in Townsville. What a year he is having. What a year for Kurt Shepherd. 86.1. As we move now to a bull from Dipman Bucking Bulls, many times stock contractors of the year, on a bull called Joker. Kai Baguero from Proserpine, Queensland. Here we go. Somebody scream at him. Whoa, look out. Look out, boys. The Joker is not messing around. Oh, and he is mean. Kind of reminds me a little bit of my mother-in-law. Boy. Oh, look out. Kai Baguero did a lot of things right here as we watch it back on the NTI Townsville 500 replay. A lot of things right, but this bull just wore him down and bucked him off. Harley Schofield, the man taking the tumble. What about a big hand for those Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes, everybody? Well, I don't know what they get paid, but it's not enough. Here's Luan Christine Camara, the Brazilian, right now on Road Rage. Oh, he's making himself ready in the Cooper's Dry 3.5 bucking chute. Luan, the 33-year-old from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Kinda is in unfamiliar territory. Road Rage is an unridden bull from Dittmans. Now think about this, 15 of the greatest professional bull riders in all of Australia and around the world have been on this bull's back, and not one bull rider has ever made the 8-second whistle. But these two have never met before. Luan Christine Camara, what a year he had last year, trying to become the first man to ride this bull. Come on. And the Can-Am clock stops at 1.98 seconds. And it will be no score and another unridden out for the impressive Road Range from Dittman Bucking Bulls. So some great camera work. You know, we have one of the best camera teams in all of the business traveling with us wherever we go on the PBR tour here in Australia. So we go back to some unfinished business. Jordan Iker, the 27-year-old from Rockhampton, Queensland, was awarded a re-ride. The bull fell. If you can remember back to that first section of bull riding, the bull fell with him. Our PBR officials wasted no time signaling a re-ride opportunity for Iker. Riddle me this, is the bull that he has been given as a re-ride bull from CF7 Bucking Bulls. So it has been a long time between drinks for this 27-year-old bull rider between qualified rides. Can tonight be the night? Come on, Jordan. Make it happen. Yeah. Looks good. Wow. Cowboy up. Iker is on the board. This is going to be interesting right here, what they come up with, the numbers. I love the bull ride that he made, but you know what? I think the dismount was worthy as well. 83 points for the Rockhampton Bullbuster, 83 for Jordan Iker. And he becomes now only the 5th bull rider tonight to secure a spot on that Monster Energy leaderboard. Watch the dismount. Look at this, side saddle. Unbelievable. So we talk about great bulls, and we talk about this bull last Saturday night in Cairns. Winning the Yeti, his name is El Chapo. He is unridden. His name is El Chapo from Dittman Bucking Bulls. But he has got a 30-year-old bull rider on his back from South America. Allison Aguiar, the number 17 ranked bull rider in the business. Now, I watched this bull rider just 4 weeks ago at Burnett Heads put together an 88.4 on one of the greatest bulls in the country right now. He faces a similar type of situation here on another great bucking bull. Allison Aguirre loves bulls that can spin either direction. The more intensity they have, the faster they spin, the higher they jump, the harder they kick, the more this bull rider rides. Now, these cowboys from South America, they don't speak a lot of English. But you know what, Townsville? One thing is universal. And that is the sound of your voices coming together, the sound of your hands pounding together, the sound of your feet stomping on the bleachers. So when this chute gate cracks, I want you to give this man from South America everything you've got. Come on. He made it. He made it. What a huge ride for Allison. So becoming the first bull rider this year to conquer El Chapo from Dipman Bucking Bulls and posting an 83-point score. And that is going to slide him right now equal fifth on that Monster Energy leaderboard. Looking back at the replay, this bull not having the week that he had in Cairns, but nevertheless, the man from South America came to take his scalp, and he got it. So the final bull rider to conclude round number one. Hey, and by the way, how many people here tonight are enjoying the PBR? Oh, that is awesome. You guys are crazy good. Jack Rowlandson, Oberon, New South Wales, the 28-year-old on a bull called White Michael from Back to Roots Rodeo Company. Here we go. Oh, a bit of a funky start. I think he's gonna get him ridden, and he does. And a way to finish it off. A great way to finish it off right here. And we're going to get some numbers on the board for the Oberonian bull rider, Jack Rowlandson. 80.4 is the score. Probably a little low for him, but nevertheless, 80.4. He is now the number 8 bull rider to get a score. So as we move into round number 2, section number 1, it is going to look like this. Clint Glass faces a bull called On Edge. Or What with the Brazilian superstar Alison Aguiar. Zane Hall has a great shot here tonight on a bull called Manshake. Jack Sparrow with Tyson Smith. We'll flip the page. Thomas Triplett with Twist and Shout. Thomas Hudson is out. Bryn Francis faces Moosey's Moto Chernobyl to be tested by Ben Bode. And we take a look at the number 2 ranked bull rider, Kenny Roger de Oliveira on Midnight Hustle. Naughty by Nature, Colby Edgar and Toby Collins will face off against 7-Eleven.
Oh, well, folks, here we are. We need to get back into the bull riding action. It's time for round 2, section 1, brought to you by Rapco.
So moving into round number 2, section number 1, all of these bull riders are going to be looking to add another score on that Monster Energy leaderboard. And we look to a 28-year-old bull rider from Bloomsbury, Queensland by the name of Brumby Brandenburg. His dad was a 2-time Australian champion. Night Howler is the bull that he has from Duns. So Townsville, the same thing you did in round number 1, you need to cheer, you need to stomp your feet, make some noise, and make it happen. Whoa. And he is lucky to get up and walk away. Brandenburg with an extremely tough bull. And that one comes to us from Tony and Trevor Dunn out of Jeringa, called the Night Howler. Once again, Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes doing everything they possibly can and making sure that they get in and take the bull away. As we head to the bull rider now, if you remember back to round number one, if you remember back to that high score of 87.1, this is the bull rider that did it. Thomas Triplett from Bungendara, Queensland, faces a mountain of muscle by the name of Twist and Shout from Dunbucking Bulls. Now think about this. They only ride this bull a fraction of the time. This is a big, brindle bull that is heavy and hard to twist. But I've got a feeling it is this 20-year-old's weekend in Townsville. Folks, 87.1 in round number one. What's he gonna be on this one? And the Can-Am clock says 3.85 and no score. But Triplett can still hold his head up as he is still the number one sheriff in Townsville this weekend with that 87.1. It could come down to a one-score ride for a bull rider to take the championship this weekend. As we go back to an NTI matchup and the bull rider out of Willow Tree, New South Wales. Now he wastes no momentum, nodding his head. Clint Glass on edge. Here we go. Come on, Townsville, he needs you. And Clint Glass is on the board. How about the man from New South Wales? And the 32-year-old punches in a qualified ride of 84.1. 84.1, and that now moves him to the number 4 spot on the Monster Energy leaderboard. 84.1 for Clint Glass. So we move to a matchup that I believe is going to fit like a glove. This is a bull called Manshake that comes from just out of town around Toonpan by the name of Manshake. TF Bucking Bulls and L&R Finch partnership own him. Zane Hall from Athol, Queensland, the 24-year-old, the number 4 ranked bull rider in the country, bucking off in round number 1. And that is just going to absolutely fuel his fire, fuel his desire in his quest to be the next big thing in professional bull riding. A Townsville bucking bull by the name of Manshake. Ridden only 5 times in 26 attempts. Watch this big one. Whoa. And he is a twister. And Zane Hall, 3.33. You know, and I didn't see that one coming, you know, looking at the drawers earlier today, and I thought, well, that bull was going to fit him to a T. But the Manshake shook him up. So some great camera work there on our NTI replay as we go to Tyson Smith now out of Walker, New South Wales, and another TF bucking bull called Jack Sparrow. This bull's only been ridden 1 time, folks. I don't know what it is that this bull has, but he has something very special that bull riders cannot find an answer for. Tyson Smith, the 27-year-old, trying to become only the 2nd man to get him ridden. Whoa! Bull has got what... And that bull has got what we call in bull riding a stutter step. You watch his front feet. Watch the way this bull kind of backs up underneath himself, almost walking forward on his front feet right there. That is the move that pulled that bull rider down on his head. That is a very smart bull. And then we see the return of the 30-year-old from Brazil, Alison Aguirre. The number 17 bull rider of the season. 83 points in round number 1, which means if he can ride this bull, or what, from TF Bucking Bulls and 4H Helicopters partnership, he could become the man to take the lead in the championship tonight. Alison is one of the most dedicated, fanatical, professional individuals that you will ever meet in any sport. His fitness regime, his training program, his belief in himself is impeccable. And this 30-year-old Brazilian is chasing a dream. So like I said a little earlier, they don't speak much English, so it is up to you to make these guys feel welcome here in this tropical paradise of Townsville, North Queensland, that has simply become the bull riding mecca of Australia. Cooper's Dry, 3.5 bucking chute, and an opportunity for a bull rider to be perfect this weekend. And he is having some trouble with this bull, Alison, trying to get him to stand. And I've got a feeling he is going to re-pull that rope. So some great camera work there by our team in the Cooper's Dry 3.5 bucking chute. Now this is a bull that we have only seen 3 times. Ridden once in Cairns last Saturday night by the New Zealand champion Riley Ward for an incredible 87-point score. If he can be 87 points and emulate what Riley Ward did last weekend, Alison is definitely going to be a legitimate contender for the event this weekend. So why is it so quiet here on a Saturday night, Townsville? You need to come alive. Let's go. Yes. 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 How about the bull rider from Brazil, Alison Aguirre? Oh, wow, dreams becoming a reality. The first bull rider to be perfect here this weekend. A clutch performance. And we are looking at some numbers and a great moment here on the NTI Townsville 500 replay. Some very important scores, 82.9, and that will give him 165.9. He is the first man to ride 2 bulls. He is now your Townsville leader. Wow. I think All Watt's not real happy that he just got ridden for 82.9. I think he thinks, whoa, that man out there, that's the guy that owns him.
That was close.
And he thinks that he is the king. You know, these stock contractors, they spend an absolute fortune making sure that these bulls are in absolute tip-top condition. Oh, now he's getting mad. Don't upset him. Now he knows where to go. He's just kind of making out that, well, you know, while I'm here, I want everybody to see how cool I really am. He wants a little of that Mexican music. And there's his traveling partners out there, and there he goes. So one of the biggest bulls that you're going to see here this weekend is a bull by the name of Moosey's Moto Moto. He's owned by MJ and Keeler and Josh McGuire Partnership. Bryn Francis, the 24-year-old from Mara, Queensland, is the bull rider getting ready to try to ride him. He's been ridden only one time for an 88-point score. Folks, let's try and see if he can get, whoa. And Can-Am tell us 1.68. And I hate to see that bull rider limping out of the arena. Bryn Francis taking a hit from this bull. Watching the replay here, I'm not sure if there was contact with that horn. But boy, how about you put your hands together for him, Townsville? That's the only good news he's going to hear this weekend. So Monster Energy bring us this matchup. It is between a bull called Chernobyl from MJ and Keeler Bucking Bulls and a 22-year-old from Calliope, Queensland, Ben Bode. This bull's resume reads that he is an unridden bull, but he's only seen 2 outs on the PBR Tour. He bucked off Dan Rulin last weekend in Cairns, Thomas Hudson in Burnett Heads a couple of weeks before that. But when it comes to the caliber and the quality of this bull rider, Ben Bode, that can ride any contractor's best bucking bull on any given day, any given night, anywhere in this country, there is a huge opportunity for Bode to take the lead in the go-round. So get ready. This 22-year-old has got his eye on the prize. No score in round number 1, which means he's got nothing to lose but everything to gain. There's a great friend, Bo Willis, one of our PBR greats, helping on the back of the chutes. You can see the man on that bull's head, what he's doing there, he's got a rope. He's going to put a rope around the neck of that bull, and he's just going to try and take the bull's attention away from Ben as he gets into position. Here we go. Wow. What an explosive out for that bull called Chernobyl. How about a big hand for the bucking bulls here tonight? What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? They have been absolutely unbelievable. And 44 points leading that Yeti bull of the event for Winchester. And no love for Ben Bode here in Townsville this weekend. So if you're a fan of the PBR Australia, you can follow us on Fox Sports. You can follow us on NITV, SBS, and you can also follow us with live event streaming. So we go back to a bull rider from Tamworth, New South Wales, Colby Edgar. The 20-year-old on Naughty by Nature from CF7 Bucking Bulls. The number 11 bull rider trying to really kickstart his 2026 season. And a big opportunity for him here on this CF7 bucking bull. Here we go. The clock says 8. Whoa. Oh, Harley Schofield and his talented trio doing a great job. How about you make a little noise for Colby Edgar? Would you do that for me? So we are looking for some numbers to roll through for the Tamworthian Toro Twister tonight, Colby Edgar. And we are waiting to see what the numbers are for Colby Edgar. So while we're waiting for the score to come through for Colby Edgar, Simon Mallory is joining us down in the arena, and he's got someone very special.
All right, I need everyone to put your hands together and give it up loud for Bazza here, because Barry Ryan has put himself out in the middle. Jared, you were having a chat to him earlier at the back there. He's got a protection vest on, just precautionary. Any last words for him?
Oh, I hope he's got life insurance.
All right, Barry, I'm going to let you be there with him. Jared, don't leave him hanging. All right, you've got to direct him where to go, folks. Keep a close eye on this man. He has been instructed, Warren, that if it goes pear-shaped, head to the fence and jump.
Yeah, you know what, Simon? I don't think you realise what you just said. You asked Jared Baguero, does he have any last words for him?
Oh, yeah, actually, well, I'm a bit more positive for him than that. What do you reckon, folks? Can we get behind him? All right, I'm going to get out of here. It's too scary on the dirt.
All right, we wish him well. How many people love a little AC/DC on a Saturday night? Shake that head, clap those hands. Come on, Townsville. It's the PBR. The number 2 ranked bull rider in PBR Australia, the Brazilian Kenny Roger de Oliveira, on a bull called Midnight Hustle from CF7 Bucking Bulls. Trying to get his second qualified ride. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Townsville, let's go. Whoa. And the clock stops at 7.44 seconds. So there is some drama here as we go to our officials. 7.44 seconds, and I'm not sure what our officials saw, whether they saw a slap, but let's take a look at the NTI Townsville 500 replay and see what we... It is a challenge. Let's see. Now, Kenny Roger, remember, he needs a qualified ride here. If he does, he will become the second bull rider here to get a qualified ride. Now, I'm looking at the replay, and I'm no judge, but I'm seeing plenty of daylight under the arm of that bull rider. But it is all up to Rick Kernke down here. He has the stopwatch. He is the official, and he has the say on whether or not Kenny Roger will get a score. Watch it again. Let's be a PBR official for just a moment. A lot pending here. Kenny, did he touch him there? We're looking. The other thing is, did he hit the ground before that 8 seconds? That is the second part of this question that must be answered. And Kenny, I tell you, he rides the tough ones, he rides the rough ones, and he loves it. And I'm looking at our official, and he is going back one more time. You know, there's a lot riding on it, not only the event championship tonight, but Kenny Rogers is locked in an absolute fist fight with Kurt Shepherd. And it is a qualified bull ride for the Brazilian. Oh, Cowboy up, and he becomes the second bull rider tonight to ride 2 bulls. So, will that score move him up past his fellow countryman Alison Aguirre? We don't know. We are looking at a 33-year-old from Malden, Victoria by the name of Toby Collins. Has ridden and won at some of the biggest bull ridings and rodeos in the world. 7-11. This is the bull that Kurt Shepherd won the event in Cairns on last weekend. Watch this. Round to the left. Toby. And a missed opportunity. How's our protection athlete going out there? Oh, man, he looks like a pro. Hey, Jared, you want to play a little game on him? How about you paint a big target on his back? All right. So no score. So Kenny Roger de Oliveira is now the number 2 bull rider in the competition. So we put you in the picture right now with 2 bull riders now having ridden both of their bulls, both of them from the country of Brazil. Alison Aguirre on top, 165.9. Hot on his heels, Kenny Roger de Oliveira with 162.4. We've got a lot of bull riding still to come, but that man right there in the number 4 spot, Kurt Shepherd, just may have something to say about it before we're all said and done. Round number 2, section number 2 matchups. It is Brumby Brandenburg back for a second shot on the Silver Bullet. Charlie Bailey with Airborne. Spartan faces off with Jack Rowlandson, and Diego Galdino dos Santos has former PBR Bull of the Year, Mr. T. Stetson Nirvana, the number 1 Bull of the Year with Dawson Foden. Riley Ward, City Knights. Benny and the number 1 ranked Cowboy, Kurt Shepherd. JC Davis has Jabaroo. From there, we go to Luan, Christine Kamara with Humdinger, Problem Child, Jordan Iker, and Kai Bagheero with 9 Ball.
Ah, well, this is our chance to get loud. It's time for round 2, section 2, brought to you by NTI, the official naming rights partner of the Townsville V8 Supercars.
Well, this is the matchup I was telling you about. Airborne from CF7 and Charlie Bailey. Folks, watch this bull explode from these chutes. Oh, man. He is rearranging a lot. Wow, is Joel all right? Boy, that bull, I tell you, he is nasty. And he has just bucked off one of the hottest bull riders in the business, Charlie Bailey. Look right here, Snowy River Caravan protection athletes doing everything they can to try to get him away, but watch right here. That is one of our production crew. Joel getting a huge hit from that bull. Gary Whitehouse trying to step in the way. Folks, I know you've been great with those men in green, but come on, make a little more noise for the 3 toughest men right here this weekend. So the bull rider that we are looking at is Jack Rowlandson from Oberon, New South Wales. And the bull that those big set of clown stabbers have on is a bull called Spartan from CF7 Bucking Bulls. This bull bucked Jack Rowlandson off 4 weeks ago in Burnett Heads, Queensland. So this is a rematch. This is a second opportunity for Jack to get some payback. The bull has been ridden just once in his PBR career. He's a tough bull rider. Let's get some revenge. Wow, when you spin that fast, when you kick that high, when you look that cool, there are not too many bull riders that are going to get you ridden. And Spartan takes a big bow here in front of a huge crowd in the city of Townsville. What an impressive bucking bull we are looking at from CF7. As the sound of the PBR greatest songs in music history plays over the PBR arena, we take a look at the man from Brazil, Diego Galdino dos Santos, facing up in a 3-time rematch with a former PBR Yeti Bull of the Year called Mr. T from Dittman Bucking Bulls. Now think about this. They have met 3 times before. Once here in Townsville, once in Bow Desert, and once again at the PBR Grand Finals. Diego is yet to ride this bull. Townsville, he needs your help to ride him for the 4th time. Come on, Diego. Boy, what a great bull. Dittman Bucking Bulls, Mr. T. And the 34-year-old from Brazil, 4th time unlucky. And kudos to that great bucking bull. Look at that replay. How athletic these bulls are, how great they look, how fast they can physically move in a very short space of time is absolutely incredible. Now a 20-year-old bull rider that faces an absolute matchup, a huge challenge right here, awaits this bull rider from Mara, Queensland. Folks, this is the #1 ranked bull in the Yeti Bull of the Year standings from Dittman Bucking Bulls called Stetson's Nirvana. No bull has been better this year than this one. He has had 2 qualified rides in his career out of 17 attempts. But this 20-year-old tonight, if he can ride this bull, he might just have something to say to the rest of his peers. Folks, you guys have been absolutely great with your applause, your acknowledgement, your enthusiasm. But this is a young bull rider here that faces a big mountain to climb. So when this gate cracks, I want you to treat this kid like he is a world champion. Dawson Foden in the Cooper's Dry 3.5 bucking chute needs to know that each and every one of you people here in the city of Townsville believe in him. Believe that he has got what it takes to ride one of the greatest bulls in all of the country. So get ready to get as loud as you possibly can. Let's go! Come on! Whoa! What an absolute incredible out for Stetson's Nirvana. But I want you to give that 20-year-old a big hand, Townsville, having the guts to get on him tonight. Look at this. Wow. Looks like an Olympic gymnast And no score, and the 43.8 for Stetson's Nirvana will put him into the number 2 spot for Bull of the event. That brings us to Colby Edgar. From Tamworth, New South Wales. Colby Edgar had a re-ride, and the bull is Hancock from Dun Bucking Bulls. Here is a bull that we have only seen twice in recent weeks. Just a baby bucking bull that weighs, I don't know, probably 800 or 900 kilograms, and he is still just a baby. But Colby Edgar, he's not number 11 in Australia for nothing. Come on, let's help him. So it has been a tough weekend for a lot of the greatest bull riders here on the PBR Tour. And Colby Edgar joins a long and growing list of bull riders with no scores. Some great camera work capturing all of the angles, all of those magical moments. But here is the 3-time New Zealand bull riding champion, Riley Ward. The 22-year-old from Central Hawke's Bay on City Nights from Ditmans. Riley Ward had a huge 87-point score in Cairns last weekend. He has been the toughest bull rider in his country in recent times. No bull rider has won more. But from time to time, he travels backwards and forwards across the Tasman to compete on the PBR Tour here in Australia. All right, Riley Ward, come on, ride big or go home. Come on, cheer him on. Here he goes. Oh, how about the young man from New Zealand? Oh, and he celebrated his 22nd birthday yesterday. What a great present on a Saturday night here in the city of Townsville. Riley Ward with a Can-Am qualified ride. And how about this, Townsville? 85.5. That's going to move him into the top 5. 85.5 for Riley Ward. So that is money. That is legitimate money.
He's in the money, man. He's in the top spot. He's in the prize book. Wait, you know every time doing
How many people here tonight in Townsville are fans of Kurt Shepherd? You know, last year winning over $180,000 en route to a PBR Australian Championship, he won the most money of any bull rider in this country in the history of this sport. He is number 4 right now with 86.1 in round number 1. If he can ride this bull and be 79.8 or better, he will be the new number 1 bull rider here this weekend. So I'm going to ask you again, Townsville, how many people are cheering for Kurt Shepherd tonight? Let's go. Boy, that bull tried everything, and he comes down, and it is a re-ride for the champ. A re-ride for Kurt Shepherd. So some anxious moments for the 31-year-old professional bull rider. We might get to see that again here on the NTI Townsville 500 replay. And yeah, you can see that bull came down very, very hard. It's a good thing that it is a soft landing here in the PBR arena for Shepherd. So a re-ride. So we'll get to see Kurt Shepherd right at the end of the event, but let's go now to JC Davis, Rotorua, New Zealand. Jabiru from Ditmans. Now think about this. JC Davis rode his bull in round 1 for 81.6. So here is another bull rider tonight that is in a great shot of winning the championship tonight if he can get any more than 85 points. A New Zealand bull riding champion, a veteran of the game. And in the twilight of his professional bull riding career, JC Davis has been in this situation many times before. They rode this bull in Burnett Heads last month for 84.7. So, 84.7, that might just be enough for him to take the event championship. And there is a great look once again at that procedure that each and every one of our bull riders go through as they tie themselves in, just like the V8 supercar drivers as they strap themselves in to a whole heap of horsepower. This is a whole heap of bull power. The Jabiru bull from Ditmans. Bailey Ladders celebrating 70 years. That's the bucking chute. And he is going to re-pull. So there is a rule in professional bull riding. A bull rider has 2 legitimate opportunities, 2 legitimate shots to get a bull out of the chute. If he cannot get him out after 2 attempts, he is entitled to a re-ride bull. But Davis knows that this bull is exactly what he needs to go to the #1 spot ahead of those 2 Brazilians. He's a young bucking bull with one of the most experienced bull riders on his back. He's just trying to rock him. He's just trying to use his body to just gently get this bull in position. Come on, let's go. Let's ride another one, JC. Let's go. Come on, Kiwi. Comes a kicking. Oh, did he do enough? Did he do enough? JC Davis, how about you make a little noise for the man from Rotorua, New Zealand? Look at the score. I said he needed 84.7 to go to the #1 spot. It's 86.3. JC Davis is now the #1 bull rider here in Townsville this weekend. He has solidified his spot in pole position on the Monster Energy leaderboard with that second qualified ride. But there is still 4 bull riders to go. And when you back this bull rider into a corner, it's like backing a lion. Luan Christine Camara, the 33-year-old Brazilian, on the bull Humdinger from Ditmans. This is a bull that we have not seen on the PBR Tour. We know the resume that this bull rider has is very, very long, very exceptional. And Luan is one of the coolest cucumbers when it comes to riding bulls. Cooper's Dry, 3.5. Here we go. Oh, look out. Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes stepping in once again. And Luan taking a huge hit and a bull score of 42.2. Looking back here at the replay, and they're telling us it is officially no score for the Brazilian. Folks, how about a little of that North Queensland hospitality for the Brazilian bull rider, Luan? So Brumby Brandenburg, his second bull of the competition is a CF7 matchup by the name of Silver Bullet. 28-year-old hangs his hat in Bloomsbury, Queensland. No score on his first bull. So here is another bull rider that is just going to put all his money, put all his eggs in one basket, and he is just going to let it roll. He's got one of the more rider-friendly bulls in the pen. Out of the 4 times that this bull has bucked on the PBR Tour, he has been ridden 3 times. So a 75% success record for the bull riders on this bull. Can Brandenburg make it and continue? No. So no luck for Brumby Brandenburg here in Townsville this weekend. No score over 2 rounds here. But it has been a great pen of bucking bulls that we are watching here in North Queensland this weekend. We talked about that at the top of the show. We said it was going to be extremely tough for the bull riders, and it has proven to be. And Silver Bullet is lining up. Oh no. Ooh. So he's having a whole heap of fun out here in the sand. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring a few of his buddies out here into the arena. We're going to try and entice him out. The Silver Bullet, extremely happy with the job that he has done on a Saturday night. How about you start clapping your hands to the beat of the music, everybody? Come on. Come on, clap along. You scared him, Harley. You absolutely scared that bull. I'm proud of you. I'm proud. Harley Schofield, I mean, he just stepped up, pumped his chest out, and that bull just ran as fast as he could out of the arena. So let's get back to business. There are 3 bull riders left. So we are down to 2 bull riders, they tell me. Kai Bagheero is out. This is Jordan Iker. He rode his bull in round number 1 for an 83-point score. 85 points, and he could win his very first PBR event. Great bull. And the problem child from TF Bucking Bulls is going to be an even bigger problem for Iker this weekend. And you can see the frustration there as he slams his hand into that steel. Once again, a great, great young bucking bull from TF Bucking Bulls here in Townsville.
Problem child, that one. Is this the last one? One more, 2 more.
Each and every one of you bull riding fans have played a huge part in the event here tonight. We take our hats off to each and every one of you for being such great, great fans. But the time has come for the final bull rider of the weekend. The time has come for the reigning and defending PBR Australian champion to strike here as the last bull rider of the night. The re-ride bull is 9 Ball from TF Bucking Bulls. The bull has been out 12 times, ridden 7. Kurt Shepherd chasing a dream of becoming one of only 3 bull riders in PBR history to win multiple PBR championships. Winning one is a feat in itself, but backing it up and doing it again is another thing. I think the reason why this man has been so successful is because he is a North Queenslander born and bred. Here we go. Come on, Kurt. Ride the bull. Oh my goodness, Townsville, how loud can you get? Wow, Kurt Shepherd, the final bull rider of the night, $26,000 in his bank account last weekend with a win in Cairns, 85.2. He's your winner here in Townsville this weekend. What an absolute great result for the defending champion. Folks, as we get ready for our official presentation, I'd like you to put your hands together as soon as this bull leaves the arena. There are 3 men in green. They are your Snowy River protection athletes. They've done a great job. Give it up for Jared Bagheero, Kerry Whitehouse, and Harley Schofield. A huge thank you to our PBR officials, Clint Dolan, Rick Kirky, and Rob Kennedy. But there is the Monster Energy leaderboard. The Australian champion, Kurt Shepherd, taking it out. The New Zealander, JC Davis. Then it's Brazil, 3rd and 4th. And Thomas Triplett will be 5th. So a couple of presentations real quick. Simon Mallory is making his way out into the arena right now. And the first of those presentations will be for the Yeti High Mark Bull of the event. Folks, with a 44-point bull score tonight, it goes to Winchester from Keeler Bucking Bulls.
Okay, Troy and Holly Keeler, I'm going to give you there the silverware. Troy, we heard a lot from Holly there earlier, and you managed to stay away from the microphone. But look, Winchester, he's going so good.
Yeah, mate, he just keeps getting better. We've had a few issues with him in the shoots, just being a bit nervous and that. But when he starts settling down and gets out clean, I think he's something that could probably be Bull of the Year. And we've put him in our sale to give someone else the opportunity to cart this bull, and it's just going to be right before the finals. So he's him and Darkside and a fair few others are going to be in the sale, and there's going to be a pretty good opportunity there for someone else to get something that's pretty hot.
Wow, what a way to promote the CV for him right now. He's got a bit of bling there. He's doing all the right things. Any particular, does the surface or the climate help him more?
Well, mate, the surface here is pretty heavy going for him. So, I've seen the sweat running off those bullfighters coming out there. Should be like Buddy having a bit of a run down the beach. But those good bulls can handle it. He gets off the ground, and you see the better bulls like Nirvana and that, they really step it up in these sort of conditions, and yeah, they handle it.
Oh, well, look, I won't stay any longer. Was he one of your favourites, Holly? You said you had a couple of favourites.
Winchester's always been my favourite, but yeah, Darkside's still my favourite. He had a bit of a bad out tonight. He got sort of kicked the back of the chute, but look, I'm still proud of him. He still did what he did. We'll take him home, make sure he's all good, and bring him back next time.
Well, you guys are absolutely flying as contractors. Ladies and gentlemen, get it loud. The owners of Winchester there, putting it together. Thank you so much.
Well, the final presentation to be made is for the 2026 PBR NTI V8 Supercar Bull Riding Champion with 171.3 from Mareeba, Queensland, Kurt Shepherd.
Kurt, I feel so bad, mate. I should have actually come to you. I've made you walk all the way out here. How's your leg holding up?
It's all good, just buddy. I'm sure there's other boys worse off than me tonight, so I'm just grateful to get me bulls rode.
Well, there's been a bit of carnage, no doubt. We've had a couple of lads go and get checked out. I mean, how hard is it to get your head back in the game so quickly with that turnaround on a re-ride bull like that?
Yeah, I don't know. You just got to block it out and on to the next one, no matter what. So, yeah, just glad I had a really good re-ride bull and was, able to get him done.
Mate, 5 points. You don't look at the other boys. You're obviously happy there. JC Davis absolutely flying, having him back on Aussie soil. But you're just riding red hot from Cairns. Are you doing any work between the events, or because we're back-to-back like this, you just got to let the body rest up?
No, every day I'm training or doing something towards it. I think if you're not, you're going to get left behind. So, yeah, just keep putting in the effort and turn up and having fun.
Well, you're having fun, all right. Look at the grin. Hey, off to Brazil, is that the plan?
Yeah, in a couple. We got an event at the Bull Pit next weekend, and then, off to Brazil for a PBR, so I can't wait.
Well, enjoy it. It's all coming your way. Ladies and gentlemen, he is your Townsville NTI V8 Supercar Champion at the PBR, Kurt Shepherd.
Well, an historic win for Kurt Shepherd in the city of Townsville, North Queensland, and it certainly won't be his last. You can see the top man on that Monster Energy leaderboard. But folks, it is time to draw the curtain on what has been an absolute great night here at the V8 Supercars. On behalf of the professional bull riders, from all of the cast and crew, our wonderful sponsors, we'd like to thank you, the very loyal fans, for joining us here and making this a memorable event with the PBR. Until next time, we'll see you then.